This was definitely one where I saw it in the skein and I was like, thanks, I hate it, but I actually really like it when it's worked up. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor, and here on this channel we talk about books and fiber arts. Today I have a really big yarn haul. I went home for a couple of days over, well, it was supposed to be over Christmas, but I ended up having to come home a couple days early because of an impending snowstorm. I don't know if you can hear, but I film in front of my window and the wind has not stopped whooshing for the past 12 hours, I would say. So hopefully you can't hear it, but I guess I'll find out. But yeah, so I went to JoAnn's and Michael's a couple different times while I was home. The JoAnn's in Rapid City just doesn't quite have the selection that I'm used to, and now that we actually have snow, I'm ready to hunker down and start working on stuff a little bit more diligently. Some of these I have projects planned for, some of them I don't, but we're just going to go through and I'm going to show you what I got. Things are falling everywhere. Alright, so the first things I have are two Red Heart Super Savers. The jumbo stripes in retro stripes. I think this is such a fun colorway. I did have some at the beginning of, well, I think it was like summer, but I wanted to get more to make more fun stuff, but I don't know what I want to make with it yet. These jumbo ones come with 482 yards, and it calls for a 5/5 crochet hook and a 5mm knitting needle. So I got two of those, and then I got four of these small Red Heart Super Saver stripes in Fruity Stripe. It just reminds me of like fruit punch. Ugh. I'm so excited for whatever I decide to make with these, but they're so fun. It comes with 236 yards, also calls for a 5.5mm crochet hook and a 5mm knitting needle. Lion brand Mandala Bundles, the bonus bundles, were on sale for $9.99, I believe. So I got two in the same colorway, even though they don't really look like it. They're both in the colorway Gnome, and I think this would be really fun to make a granny hexagon sweater. So just like something big, oversized. This comes with 1,181 yards, calls for a 3.75mm knitting needle and a 5mm crochet hook. I think what I want to do with this one, because I have used the bonus bundles before, I would use a 5/5, just so that I can have a little bit of a bigger gauge. I used an H for a hexagon cardigan with another one of these that I had, but I think a 5/5 will kind of help it go a little faster without having the gauge be too large. Next I got four skeins of Red Heart Super Saver stripes in the colorway Forest. I had never seen this one before. I don't know if it's new, but I thought this would make the cutest shawl, so that it could almost look like a fairy garden, I don't know, nymph shawl. I thought that would be so fun. So I got four skeins of that. Same specs as the other Red Hearts that I got. 5 crochet hook and a 5 knitting needle. Alright, next I got three Red Heart Super Saver brushed in the colorway Lilac Dew. This is just like a really fluffy yarn. I have worked with this yarn before. I have a sweater that I'm actually going to frog with it. But I thought that this would be so fun to do with, to make like a really open kind of gauge. I don't know if it'll be a sweater or a little t-shirt or something, but I think something with treble crochets would really help like the halo of this shine through. So this calls for a 5.5 crochet hook and a 5mm knitting needle, but I personally, it's categorized as a medium, but because of the halo on it, I think you should size up a crochet hook so then that can really shine through. That is just my opinion. Do what you want. These come with 253 yards. And I really wish they would come out with more colors of these, because like I think the colors that they have now are good, but they could make more. So next I got Red Heart Super Saver stripes in the colorway Neon Stripe. I have I call it like a rave shawl, so it's just like one of the regular granny stripe, granny stitch triangle shawls, but then I make it like kind of cropped or like small so it just goes over the shoulders, so that'd be really cute with like a rave outfit. I had started one a long time ago and I'd wanted to pick up more of this for a while and I just never did. So I was like, oh, while I'm in the middle of trying to like maybe finish up some whips and use up some yarn and stuff, let's finish that shawl. So gosh, these look so vibrant on camera, and like just imagine these under a black light. Just saying. Yeah, this was definitely one where I saw it in the skein and I was like, thanks, I hate it, but I actually really like it when it's worked up. Then the last two red hearts that I have, Red Heart Super Saver. This is in the colorway Aspen Print. And I thought that maybe these would go well with the Saver Stripes and Forest. I don't know. Not quite sure what we're going to do with these, but I just thought the greens would be really fun. We only have one thing from Bernat. This is the Yarnspirations Bernat Baby Velvet in the colorway Chocolate. This I'm specifically going to use for scrunchies because I have realized that I love the color brown and I love every neutral ever. I know that it wouldn't exactly match my hair right now, but that's not the point. So this comes with 492 yards, calls for a 5mm crochet hook and a 4.5mm knitting needle. It's super soft. I try not to buy too many like velvets or blanket yarns really. They just like don't really fit in with the kind of stuff that I like to do. But I have a specific want for these. Next we're going on to Big Twist. I got two of these Big Twist Value in Rainbow Bright. So I originally, when I first saw this colorway, I was like, ew. And then I'm on quite a few crochet Facebook groups and someone posted like the skein and they were like, show me your projects with this, and so many people had such beautiful projects. I was like, I guess I need to try it now. My guess is these might end up being hats in the knitting machine, but I don't know. We'll see. Next from Big Twist is their Living yarn in the colorway Inclusivity. Really pretty rainbow. I think I want to make myself a crop top for this coming Pride season. These come with 199 yards and it calls for a 4.5mm crochet hook and a 4.5 to 5.5mm knitting needle. Most of the time I use this with I think I used a 4 or a 5 with this when I was crocheting my crop top before. Because I don't know, some people really don't like the Big Twist Living. I actually really do. I think that it's a very good anti-pilling acrylic, but also I haven't been using anti-pilling acrylic for very long. So, I mean, if someone's like, no, such and such is better, that may be true. I'm just telling you, I like this. And then also from Big Twist Living, I got 4 skeins of the colorway Serenity. I am currently working on a pattern right now and I need more of this, but I also just like love this colorway so much. I don't know. It just seems like I should always have it in my stash, so I got 4 of them. I don't think I'll need 4 of them to finish out my pattern, but you never know. So I have them same specs as before. I have 4 of these Karen Jumbo Ombres by Yarnspiration. This is in the colorway Sunset. And I have a very specific goal in mind for these. So I want to double strand it so that it's like a really bulky yarn, and then I want to knit a bulky sweater. So I also bought a circular needle that is a size 13. I'm gonna do that, and I figured I would need 4 just, I don't know, just to be safe, you know. So specs on this calls for a 5mm crochet hook and a 5mm knitting needle. Comes with 595 yards per skein. And so I just think so double stranding it, I probably wouldn't need to go up to a 13, but I thought if I did a 13 with a looser gauge, then I could then it could be like really open, and maybe like I can wear it more into the spring and maybe very early summer, just because I do know that like it's gonna get hot here and like acrylic doesn't breathe very well, so I figured more of an open gauge would allow for more of that airflow, but we'll see what happens. And then the last thing from JoAnn's, I actually got 2 bundles of love, Lion Brand Bundle of Love from JoAnn's in the colorway Sweater Weather, and as you can see I've already started a project with it. I just clearly have been obsessed with this colorway, the grays, and I don't know, it's very sweater weather. So the specs on this, it comes with 688 yards per skein. Calls for a 6mm crochet hook and a 5mm knitting needle. I'm currently knitting a raglan with no pattern, so I really just said I do what I want. So it looks really small right now, but that's because this needle cord is only 74 centimeters. So it's not quite as long as it could be for this. I promise it does fit me. Yeah, I don't know, this is working up so fast. I started this Friday night, and then I've kind of been going nonstop on it. Because you know how I do. I start a project and I work on it very diligently for a week, and then I put it down. And it's a mystery if it ever gets finished. But that's how I knew that I needed to pick up 4 of the other one, because I'm pretty sure that I will not finish this with just the 2 that I have. But we'll see. We will see. So that is everything I got from JoAnn. I did stop into a Michael's and go check out what they had. So I ended up getting 4 of these Karen marble cakes in the colorway Rosewater Plum. And like, I am just so obsessed with this colorway. I've been looking at the marble cakes for so long, and they were on clearance for I think $7.99, which means that Karen is probably discontinuing them. It's so hard loving the Karen cakes because Karen likes to rip them away from us. But that's not going to stop me from buying them. So I got 4 of these. I am thinking a crochet raglan with them. I don't know. I just think the marled of them is so interesting. It almost like, the way it looks almost makes it look like a marled cotton. But this is 100% acrylic. Specs on it, comes with 404 yards per cake. Calls for a 5mm crochet hook and a 5mm knitting needle. That is everything I have today. Comment down below. I know I said I didn't know what I wanted to do with a lot of these yarns, so comment down below what you think I should do with each of the yarns that I mentioned here today. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help me out, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!